Your cat just placed their paw on your arm and stared directly into your eyes. And what happened next reveals something about your cat's brain that scientists only recently started to understand. Most cat owners see this and smile. You probably did too. But if you knew what was actually happening inside your cat's mind in that exact moment, you would never look at them the same way again. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, that tiny paw touch is going to mean something completely different to you. Welcome to Cat Mind. If you're new here, subscribe right now, because every video you watch here will completely change the way you understand your cat forever. Let's get into it. 1. Your cat is asking you for something without demanding it. You're sitting quietly. Maybe you're watching videos, maybe you're eating dinner, maybe you're lying in bed scrolling your phone. And then suddenly you feel it. A soft paw touching your leg. No loud meowing, no scratching furniture. No knocking objects onto the floor, just a single gentle paw resting on you. Most people think this is random. It's not. Your cat wants something, maybe attention, maybe comfort, maybe food. But the important part is how they chose to ask for it. Cats are absolutely capable of being dramatic when they want something. You already know that. They can scream at doors. They can sprint through the house at midnight. They can stare at you while pushing your belongings off the table one item at a time. So when your cat decides not to do any of that, and instead quietly places a paw on you, that is a deliberate decision. Your cat has studied you. They've watched your reactions over and over again and learned something important. The calm approach works best on you. Think about how intelligent that really is. Your cat adjusted their communication style specifically for your personality. And here's what makes it even more incredible. Cats did not naturally evolve to communicate with humans this way. Their original body language was meant for other cats: tail movements, ear positions, slow blinking. Vocal tones, but the paw touch is different. That behavior developed through living closely with people. With you. So when your cat gently taps your arm instead of creating chaos to get your attention, they're showing emotional control and social intelligence most people never realize cats actually have. But that's only the surface level meaning, because the next reason behind the paw goes much deeper. 2. Your cat is marking you as part of their world. Why do cats use their paws specifically? Why not just meow from across the room? Why not simply rub against your legs? What makes the paw so important? Here's what most people never hear about. Cats have scent glands in their paws. That means when your cat presses their paw against your skin, they are leaving behind their scent. In other words, they are marking you. Now stop for a second before you imagine something aggressive or territorial, because this is actually the opposite. Cats place their scent on the things that make them feel safe: their favorite blanket, their bed, the corner of the couch, the doorway they walk through every day, and you. When your cat places their paw on you, they are quietly mixing you into their emotional map of safety and comfort. You are no longer just someone who feeds them. You are part of home, and here's the emotional part most people completely miss. Cats are often described as emotionally distant animals. But modern studies have shown that cats form extremely deep bonds with the humans they trust most. They just express those emotions differently than dogs do. Dogs are obvious, cats are subtle. Your cat's affection is usually hidden inside tiny behaviors people overlook, like a paw resting on your arm. That tiny gesture may actually be your cat saying something incredibly important without words. You belong with me, and once you understand that, you'll never ignore that little paw touch again. But the next reason is where things start becoming genuinely shocking. Because sometimes your cat touches you for a reason that has nothing to do with affection. 3. Your cat may actually be checking if you're okay. Have you ever been asleep and suddenly felt your cat touching your face? Or maybe you woke up to your cat sitting on your chest staring at you. Most people assume the cat wants food, but what if that's not what's happening at all? Cats are incredibly sensitive to human physical behavior. They notice your breathing, they notice movement, they notice emotional energy, and they especially notice when your normal patterns suddenly change. If you stop moving for a long period of time, if your breathing changes, if you become unusually still, your cat notices immediately. And sometimes they react by touching you. That paw on your chest may literally be your cat checking for movement. That repeated tap on your face may be them trying to get a response from you. Scientists studying feline behavior have discovered that bonded cats pay far more attention to human routines and body states than people previously believed. Your cat memorizes your patterns, so when something feels different, they investigate, and here's the important detail. Cats don't usually do this with strangers. They do it most strongly with the human they trust the most. You. There's a reason many cats suddenly stay close to owners who are sick or emotionally distressed. Their sensitivity to physical and emotional changes is far stronger than most people realize. So the next time your cat wakes you up with a paw to the face, pause before getting annoyed. Because in your cat's mind, they may have been making sure you were okay, and that tiny moment becomes even more emotional once you understand where this behavior originally came from. Because number 4 explains why paw contact feels so deeply comforting to your cat. 4. This behavior began when your cat was a tiny kitten. Long before your cat knew your voice, long before they recognized your face, long before they understood the world around them, they already understood one thing. Paw contact meant safety. When kittens nurse from their mother, they instinctively knead with their paws. You've probably seen your cat do this on blankets before. That motion helps stimulate milk flow, but emotionally it creates something even more important. An association between paw pressure and comfort, warmth, protection, safety, love. Those emotional connections form during the earliest moments of your cat's life. And they never completely disappear. That's why adult cats still need soft blankets. That's why some cats press their paws gently into your chest while relaxing beside you. Your cat's brain still connects paw contact with emotional security. So when your cat places their paw on you while resting quietly nearby, they are repeating one of the oldest comfort behaviors they have. You have become a source of emotional safety for them, a place where their nervous system relaxes, a place where fear disappears. Watch your cat carefully the next time this happens. You'll probably notice their eyes slowly softening, their body relaxing, their breathing becoming slower and calmer. That's because physical contact with you genuinely calms your cat emotionally. Your presence changes their nervous system. You are comfort to them, and that little paw is how they reach for it. But there's another reason cats do this that most people completely misunderstand, and honestly, this next one might hurt your feelings a little. 5. Your cat is afraid you're about to leave. Have you ever noticed your cat placing a paw on you right before you stand up? It almost feels like they somehow knew you were about to walk away before you even moved. That's because they did know. Cats are masters of observing human body language. They notice tiny physical changes most humans completely miss. The shift in your posture, the movement of your legs, the tension in your muscles before you stand, even the change in your breathing pattern. Your cat notices all of it, and the moment they realize you're about to leave, sometimes they react by reaching out with their paw. That touch is not random, it's communication. Your cat is saying stay, and this is where people misunderstand cats completely. People think cats are emotionally independent, but emotionally attached, cats often hate separation more than they show. They simply express it quietly. Dogs cry. cats reach, and for an animal naturally designed to protect itself emotionally, reaching out physically is a very vulnerable thing to do. Cats evolved to stay cautious, to stay alert, to avoid unnecessary vulnerability. So, when your cat ignores those instincts and reaches for you anyway, that means your presence matters deeply to them. Every paw placed on your leg before you leave is your cat choosing connection over emotional distance. And that is an incredibly powerful thing, but the final reason behind the paw is the one that changes everything. Because this final meaning explains why this behavior feels so emotional in the first place. 6. Your cat trusts you more than their instincts. At the beginning of this video, you heard that your cat's paw touch reveals something extraordinary. This is it. When your cat rests their paw on you while completely relaxed, they are doing something that goes directly against survival instinct. Think about what cats are naturally built for: speed, balance, fast reactions, immediate movement. Cats survive by staying physically ready at all times. That's why they constantly observe everything around them. That's why they react instantly to unexpected sounds or movement. In nature, hesitation can mean danger. Now think about what happens when your cat lifts one paw and rests it on you. They reduce their balance, they slow their reaction slightly, they physically relax beside another living creature, and they do it willingly. That matters more than most people realize. A relaxed cat is an extremely trusting cat. Cats do not relax deeply around things they fear. They don't casually expose vulnerability unless their nervous system genuinely believes the environment is safe. So when your cat rests their paw on you with soft eyes and calm breathing, they are showing total emotional trust. In that moment, your cat is saying something they can never say out loud. You are safe to me. You are worth relaxing around. You are worth lowering my guard for. And for an animal as naturally cautious as a cat, that level of trust is enormous. Every single time your cat reaches out and places their paw on you, you are witnessing something beautiful. Not just affection, not just habit, trust, attachment, emotional safety, love expressed in the quiet language of a cat. So the next time that little paw touches your arm or rests softly on your chest, don't ignore it. Pause for a second. Stay still, look into their eyes, and understand what your cat may really be trying to tell you. Out of everything in their world, they chose you.